The solicitor in this case, Mr. Flynn, was a sole practitioner, and according to evidence before the tribunal, he had a depressive illness and had also succumbed to alcohol abuse. The state of his practice seems to have ultimately reflected this disorder. He was brought before the tribunal for a range of items of professional misconduct, including a failure to honour undertakings, irregularities in his trust accounting, and deceptive conduct towards both clients and other practitioners. There seems little doubt that any of this conduct could have resulted in him being struck off the roll, but these are not the reasons we study this case. One of his clients was a lady who is named in the judgment, but I'm not going to name her here. She is a victim in this situation and deserves to be treated with the greatest respect. She was a family law client, and for some reason, a reason we're not actually told, she decided to terminate her retainer with Mr. Flynn's firm. On the very day that she did so, Mr. Flynn began pursuing her with over 20 text messages and voicemail messages in a 7-hour period, and then another 12 missed calls the next morning. She didn't respond to any of them. When challenged by the Law Society, Mr. Flynn began by denying the conduct, but eventually admitted it, saying, "This conduct is admitted, and I am extremely embarrassed about it. It arose in circumstances where I was consuming excessive alcohol and labouring in respect of my mental illness. I assure the tribunal that it will not be repeated." Mr. Flynn obtained treatment for his alcohol addiction soon after this conduct. The tribunal noted this, but said that does not excuse his conduct, which, as he now concedes, was completely inappropriate and unacceptable. Interestingly, though, the tribunal doesn't go any further in clarifying the limits of proper conduct. It's not suggested, for instance, that there is anything fundamentally improper about a solicitor seeking a relationship with someone who is now a former client, although instinctively this seems like a dangerous path to follow. Rather, it seems that the improper behaviour was the continued harassment and intrusion on someone who showed no interest in Mr. Flynn's attentions. From this case, we learn that sexual harassment by a legal practitioner, particularly in the context of a solicitor-client relationship, can certainly constitute professional misconduct.